It's taking too long. Here we go. Oh, let's get it. Let's get it. Go to YouTube real quick and post it in the group. Yeah, X out of that shit. Alright. Slide. Oh, fuck, I can do it on this. Wrong phone.
We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This is taken at the 3.
Oh, shit.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go. Ready. 18 Gator. Fair.
On first down, it's Taylor. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Call your plays. Come on, man. Come on, Reg.
Ready.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Protein spill. Hey.
Yeah, bro, we had to play again. Last time it
Here's a 2nd and
froze
7.
Shit, bro. My shit froze up. So yeah, we playing again,
a lot
bro.
of contact, no call, and it's
And
third down.
yesterday after
That
we
would have
played,
been a
that was
great catch, but real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
Still wasn't like it was
Tough
like a
spot
blowout
here
like
on their
that. So
opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
But if I lose, you know, I'm using it as an excuse. I'm like, ah, shit, nah, bro. I was up by.
He'll look to throw.
Hit him. Oh, why did he gave me a linebacker?
This well upfield across the 45.
But yeah,
it's a gain of 20.
I don't know. I was up about what,
the
13 and then 3. That's 16 points.
Playmakers on the
I need
offensive
16
side of the
points
ball. I don't know what
spread,
happened last
Reg.
week to
I
really
need
hurt their
16 points.
performance and hold down their production, but
I need
I would
16
dare say
of
that
them.
this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
We're just really thinking about his plays over here, you know. Golly.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Don't be scared of it.
Now Taylor. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Small.
Get over there to him.
Second and 1. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
I can't do that. That's true.
Here we go. Set. 18 Gator.
Tight as Ringo. Tight as on Ringo.
Like.
40.
Hey, Alpha.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Here we go. 30 base.
Check out route.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready? 10-2 stop.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
Hey, echo. Lead grip.
On first down, Herbert. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Oh, that's Darius. Whatever.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Herbert. That'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Herbert.
Oh, my gosh.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A first scoring update now from Carolina. And the Bucs are out to an early lead. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
What are you doing, bro?
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack.
How we not get anybody in there, though, bro?
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll run with Taylor. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown!
Are we serious, bro?
A great play there. With his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front, because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. 22 jet bombers, 22 jet bombers. Hey, Charlie, let's go.
Operating from the gun. Herbert.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Oh,
these little release route shits is so fucking played. That was so open. Oh my gosh, I just wanted you to do a streak. Just fade, just go. And that nigga did a little release shit. That was dumb.
Because I'm going to use your aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. You hit him with a screen soon.
Looking to throw. Herbert. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Hey, wahoo! 57,
On 3rd and 2, Herbert.
He just dropped the ball.
Complete. Well, they took their
that nigga whiffs on you and you just drop it.
And it's 4th down.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Haywood.
Tight is right. Watch tight. Tight is right.
Three down.
2nd and 6.
What? Dory, oh my gosh, bro. Come up and make a play.
Just shy of the
Always be
45
behind these
line.
niggas, bro.
That goes for a gain of 31. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. 18 Gators. Hard. Keep dribbling.
They'll run on 1st down.
This is the exact opposite of what happened last week.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Green Bay. Give him 52 yards on the ground. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
He's coming. We got double up.
Shoot.
They run with Taylor.
And you let him go
this
into.
one
Oh
in for a
my
Packer
gosh, bro. Are
touchdown.
you serious?
A great effort there.
Are you serious?
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
This is stupid, yo. Like, are we serious? Are we serious?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
I know that. This is not
what
no
you also
shirt.
have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On 2nd down, Benjamin. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead,
Bro, he scouted me.
Also
He
has that
scouted
sense of
me.
where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps
Bro, he
set him
scouted
apart
me,
from
and
many of the
then
other backs in
it's
the
like,
league.
oh, nah.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
He played me, bro. He played me in the first 2 games. Played me.
He slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Being chased out left.
I think he's gonna run with a Reggie shot to you.
Back at the 41. It's a loss of 8 there on the 1st down play. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Bravo. Ready?
Back to throw. Herbert. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Herbert. Going deep for Benjamin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Need to be.
Hey, exit.
He's passing the balls, too many audibles. 100% passing the ball.
On first down, it's Taylor. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
You draw Porter. Check. Lucky. Snap.
Taylor.
Thank
and
you.
running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
He's going to water. Maybe not. Someone slants and dig something. I don't know.
Back to throw here.
Give me. Oh, he's behind him. Oh my gosh, bro.
And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4. Here's Matt Wild now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
What?
Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Meanwhile, a second quarter score from Carolina. And the Bucs having little problem in that one. They've just opened the lead a bit further. And we'll be sure to keep an eye on that one as we go along here. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert on the screen pass. It's complete.
Thank you. Golly.
Room here to run.
Should have been a lot smoother than that, but we'll
Green Bay territory. A huge play there on the screen pass. 52 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Oh, my.
Got it. Now that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side.
They didn't do shit. They was way out of position.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm.
Gosh. He's got the human joystick, so like, nigga, this shouldn't even been a thing.
It was a nice play for lost yardage.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Try to find a lane, but instead
bro, like y'all really did that.
And no more. No gain on the play there. They're
going
to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
The edge.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
59 mark, check, 59.
Shoot.
From the gun on 3rd down, Herbert. Dancing to his left.
Wow, I hit circle. Oh my Jesus! I hit circle. This nigga, what? That wasn't. He's going on in the 80s.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Don't even run,
It's
bro.
a foot race. 30.
Oh, my Jesus. We're going to lose by 40 this game. Just take that L, bro.
A big play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out.
This nigga had no touchdowns on the season. Jonathan Taylor had no rushing touchdowns on the season.
In this first half.
Oh, my gosh. Reggie really hustled me, bro.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Should have just said, I was busy. Nah, I take my force win.
This fielded at the 2.
Never again. No.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
This shit ignorant. I'm over this guy.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
This game, bro, we can't
Now a give, right side, Benjamin. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Good game, Reg.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. They'll run on 1st down. Benjamin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Now they'll run it on the toss. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Shut up, CT.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
His offensive line wasn't doing shit to me. These games,
on 2nd down, there's the option going left. He'll have a first down past the 40. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss. But with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
And here now is spin.
Not meant to win. He's probably gonna hawk him.
20.
Come on,
15,
bro.
just a yard or two shy.
He's got a human joystick.
38 yards on the scamper there.
He's also got spin with the thing, speed at 95, agility's 92, acceleration 92, and this nigga hawks him. Come on, bro. Some games he's not meant to win.
And they go the wrong way on this one.
Losing
yardage back at the 12.
Touchdown.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Another
I'm
example
still
of just
mad
a
about that,
dominant
bro. That little
performance by this defense.
motion, little screen pass I had, nigga was wide open to really just walk in the end zone. I've never seen an animation before where he caught it and spun the opposite way and then went out of bounds. It's like, bro, come on, bro. There's so many other ways you could have made it where that didn't work, but not like that, where my nigga don't get touched and loses 3 yards. Come on.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties?
And
they
then my
are
defense
all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVP.
I just threw it to him again.
Good positioning, and it's picked
Oh
off.
my
And
gosh.
not much on the return there.
Yeah.
He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
I saw that too. I should throw it to him
First
first
possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, I've heard stories
Then they
about
got
teams
7
actually
yards.
doing that back in the good old days.
And got
And he
hit.
continues to
Damn
pile
near
up
the
the
line of
yardage.
scrimmage.
That puts him
Got
over
hit.
$150
He
now.
fell for
And this
5
defense has
yards.
really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
The only
Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Oh, this is ridiculous, yo. They just beat me like he's really like good, bro. Like this is it.
Hey,
I'm
box truck, box
actually really
truck.
upset.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Reggie hasn't been top 10 since
They'll look to
18.
throw.
What is my dude doing? You're right beside him. Oh my gosh.
Before being tackled.
Come on, bro. He was legit just right there beside that nigga. And was like, we're gonna wait until he catches it, and then we'll try to make a play. God damn, bro. It can't be everybody.
On first down.
Can't be everybody.
It's Patton. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Third
Never
quarter,
heard
you've
of
got
it.
the
No, this
lead.
is
You're not
some
ready to go into that
computer-generated
4-minute
person.
offense to close the game
That's
out.
2 rushes for
But a running
56
game can
yards.
really benefit your team right now.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football.
Y'all do not know how mad I was going to be if this nigga got the ball back. I swear to God, I was going to lose my shit. I might have broke my fucking game. If that nigga would have got the ball back, I swear for Lord. And he should have got the ball back, and that's part of the fucking problem. Oh my gosh, bro.
Keep getting after him a little bit and make sure he thinks about holding on to the ball because you're going after him.
And he'll be stopped.
You see how his defense, they all crashes to the ball. When one person don't get there, somebody else will. You know what I'm saying? Simple shit like
But they are
that.
top 10.
Our tackles be just solo one-on-one tackles. Like, nigga, if you don't make it,
pretty
it's
good
over.
against the run. What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it
Come on,
anyway.
thank you. Oh my gosh, I finally outran a nigga.
Touchdown,
The fuck?
Vikings.
This shit's so
A
ignorant,
great
bro.
play there.
This shit's so
With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away.
Let's go. At their own 35-yard line.
It was crazy. Bro, the plays I've been stopping them on, like running the ball.
About set to get this drive
Have not
started.
been
The
run
Green Bay
blitzes. I've not been
offense at
blitzes
the
at all.
line. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown.
But then when I do a run blitz, or I do just a run stopping, just something like you feel where more people in the box, that's when I think it's taking off on me.
Team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team.
Oh,
Now it's up to the
this is
offense to get back
retarded, bro.
out
I
on the
need to
field
score
and pick things up.
Now, they're out there.
3
We'll see
more
if they
times
can
to
pick
tie
those
the
things back
game.
up.
That's so retarded. So retarded. Only one wide receiver.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Get it.
They'll keep it on the ground. Taylor
Thank you.
looking for a seam,
acting like y'all, you feel me, know what y'all
He'll get back to
doing.
the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Shit.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't
That
help.
is
Now they're looking up
fucking
at a
impressive.
3rd and 9 situation.
Here we go. Here we go. 8, read.
It's been a long day for you.
Hey, zoom. Let go.
Now back to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the
I know,
football.
CT.
So I don't see anything to warrant to the
But
flag.
nothing's gone perfect
With
to
you,
this
there was
point.
contact,
So,
but I'm happy
not
they
banking on
kept
it.
that flag in the back
Bro,
pocket.
what the fuck? How's nobody even touching this man? He's getting a free release, and then I got a jukebox guy, and he can't make a move on him. Like, come on. That's happened 2 times now, back to back. First thing I did was just hit the joystick. And this nigga just,
Here are the
boom,
Vikings now to
nothing.
start
Like,
their
come
next
on, bro. That don't
drive.
make no
They
fucking
come in off a
sense.
touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Come on.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high, so they can keep cutting into that lead.
Yeah, we
Big run
need
there,
a lot of
29
rock.
yards and a first.
A lot more runs like that.
Has him up
and
past the
rock.
40 already, and another
Rock.
1st and 10.
A lot of spin moves. I'm about to be like AA
Across
run out here,
midfield
just
down to the
tapping,
45.
fucking circle.
13 yards
We
as the
can't do
Vikings
nothing
pick
else.
up the first
We can't do
down.
a damn
It's been a
thing
remarkable
else.
day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about
God,
more than
really,
double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner, because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
That nigga should not be there. That linebacker I know is not faster than Stephon Diggs. The corner, okay, maybe, but nigga, not you.
And
The
it's 3rd
fuck?
down.
Just piss me off.
Let's go now. 10, 2,
Linebacker should not
Send
be
him
like
away.
that, man.
Let's get off the field, D.
Speed grip. Speed grip.
On 3rd down, Benjamin.
He better not. No! Are you fucking serious?
Packers pick it up.
Are you serious? Come on! He ain't fucking off.
Right side. And he's gonna take it
Are
away.
you serious? This is what I'm talking about, bro. Madden don't want you to win, bro. You're not gonna fucking win, bro. I could tell before just how the animation was going. It's like, oh, he's really about to fumble this shit. That's crazy.
Swipes at it,
Oh
swats
my
at it,
gosh.
and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Extra point right
Should
down
never
the
play this
middle.
game, bro.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Never play this game. She's like, nah,
And you can
I'm just
bet they're
gonna,
reaching two
you feel
hands
me?
on the ball here
Get
as
shit
the
done around the
kicks
house
away
today.
following that fumble
You feel me?
return.
Run a couple more
This field at
errands.
the 2.
Chill. Take my force win.
And he will be taken
I
down
play
here
and I
on
get
the
fucking
return
blasted
on
off
what
some
will wind up
bullshit.
being the
This
final
whole game's
play
been
of this
bullshit.
3rd quarter. Back now at
Whole
Lambeau.
game.
A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a
Fucking
big
happy
lead
faces,
here to start
man.
quarter number 4.
This is really dumb. I know this nigga laughing. He gonna do a little post game. He gonna piss me off.
And they
Oh
weren't on
my
the sidelines
gosh.
for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football.
Oh my
Gotta hold on to
gosh,
it.
bro. This is retarded. Fucking retarded, bro.
Ready,
Well,
ready.
the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Ah, because bro, I don't have no big plays. Like I just usually have the first ball down the field.
Operating from the gun.
shit like
Herbert,
that.
he's going to fire one deep left.
Oh, well, thank you, Higgins. Goddamn.
A first down there on a pickup of 25. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways.
This is really retarded.
Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
This is really stupid, yo.
Down. 70, Indy. Down, Jackrabbit. Come on.
57's the mic. Rock 57.
Snap the ball, bro. Right there. Hurry up. Good emotion. Thank you.
5.
Looking to throw on second down. Herbert. Forced out to his left. And Diggs has it. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number.
I remember last time I had that shit 400 catch in the first quarter.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. That was first carry for Donnell Pumphrey. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
Oh my gosh, bro, what? Oh, this is so...
The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Hey, high 7.
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert.
What?
And that will be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
I swear to God,
On the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I both enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
He'll drop to throw.
Come on, man. Make a fucking play. Just one time, bro. Make a fucking play.
And it's 3rd down now.
It doesn't make sense for him to go for the ball like that. That's just fucking retarded.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll set up to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Here's Matt Wild now as he's on.
Are you serious?
Green Bay. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Hey, Echo.
Mike 51. Mike 51. All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache.
They're going to look to throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his
come
running
on!
back.
Bro, that's some bullshit, bro.
Get him to the ground at the 37.
He should have dropped that shit.
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in the second half. 1st and 10.
Yeah, exact. Thank you.
They run the counter.
Come on, bro. One just ain't well because he's just coming back to it. But bro, up by 25.
Bottom line,
4th and 1 on your side, and you go for it. That's some bullshit.
And they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
2. The fact that he actually caught that ball and you saying didn't lose it or nothing is like, what? He got hit as soon as the ball got there. The fuck?
On 2nd down now. It's Taylor.
Oh my Jesus.
And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 49 yards on the ground.
Fucking retarded. We haven't got any turnovers. I don't think we have any sacks.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Bro, what? Run the top. Bro, I'm down by 25 points.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back.
You can't do that and then try to kneel it right now. You know what I'm saying? That's bullshit. That's hoe shit. That right there is hoe shit. You're gonna, you know what I'm saying, go for it on 4th, and then later in the drive, you're gonna go and start kneeling the ball. Maybe if I didn't have any timeouts, I got all 3 of my timeouts. That don't make no sense. Nobody's gonna do that shit for real, bro. Nobody's gonna do that shit like that. Up by 25 in the 4th quarter. Bro, no. I'm not trying to hear you at all right now, too. You finally now trying to turn your mic on. Now you up in the 4th quarter. You ain't turn your mic on. One other time we played, now you want to talk. Now you want to talk some shit. All right, Reggie. And also, I can't even hear you. My mic ain't the best. All my volume's down and shit.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
Bro, all right, so, yo, all right, if you can go for it then, you can't then start trying to kneel the ball then, bro. You can't do that.
On 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Bro.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need
you don't
9
like that.
yards to pick up the
you don't
first
like
on
that
3rd.
Right. Bro, no, but
they'll keep it on the ground.
my thing is, bro, nobody's gonna go for it right then and then start kneeling the ball down. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that shit, bro.
The second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do.
What's the point of going for it on 4th? You're not worried about scoring no more. So hold on. So you're not worried about scoring no more because you know I'm not gonna score as many as you. So hold on. You're not worried about. Hold on. If you're not worried about me scoring, Reggie, if you're not worried about me scoring, then that means you're not afraid of me scoring as much as you. So it don't even matter, bro. You doing that, bro? You know, bro.
And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
You just gave me the ball back. You just gave me the ball back. What are you talking about? You're making no sense. Yeah, I mean, yes. But hold on, Reggie.
Here are the Vikings.
There was no point in you going for it if you didn't think I'm not going to score no 25 points in 1 quarter in 3 minutes. It can't happen. That's why you just said what's the point of me scoring? Yeah, there's no point in you scoring because I'm not going to get that.
And we were losing late in the game. Like
you said what?
We knew it was lost. It was over, right? and the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone,
yes.
I want to see something
if you're going for it on fourth like that, is because you don't want them getting the ball back. You saying you're afraid of them scoring some more. You probably should have just went ahead and scored them.
And say, we'll get better as we go forward.
But you're not even worried about that. 25 points in 3 minutes. Nobody's getting that shit, bro. Especially not how this game's been going. It's just not happening at all. We both know that, bro. Come on.
Third and final timeout.
That's not happening.
The clock will stop with 35
seconds. There's no way you can rationalize that shit, bro. No way you can rationalize that. Fourth on your side of the 50.
Benjamin.
At that. On your side of the 50. At that, bro. No.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah,
hold on, is that in the rule book? Is that not in the rule book? Is that not in the rule book that you made?
So first
is that in the rule book that you made, Reggie?
Now they'll run it on the toss. 3 yards on
bro,
the
shut up, PJ. No, bro, no. Time out. Is it not in the rule book for you not to go for it on fourth down in that situation?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Okay, we're gonna check. We're gonna check. Okay, we're gonna check.
They'll try to left side.
Cause that don't make no sense to me, bro. Damn, I almost had 200. Some bullshit.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
You on some fuck shit. Cause all right, if somebody did that to you, you'd be pissed. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't hearing nothing you talking about, bro. And then it's the fact that I was, oh my gosh, bro, I shouldn't even played your ass today. Shouldn't even played your ass.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting, but obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You know, you just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team.
Oh, y'all added that shit.
It's fun.
Did they just add? Did y'all add that shit?
Back over 500
where you can go for it once in the first half and once in the second half?
The road next week. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, you wonder what this will do to their
when has that been in there?
As they fall to 8-5, and they'll try and turn things
when
around
has that
next
been in
week
there?
As they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gutton saying so long, everybody.
Bro, I'm hella hot because I just saw that shit. Hold on, I haven't looked at this. Okay, so the start has been there. I never saw that shit where you can go for it once in the first half and once in the second half. That's fucking wild. I see Reggie, or what's in PJ's on like my little stream and stuff like that. But it's like, bro, I've never seen that. Also, hold on, I thought I got bitched at for going for it on fourth in the first half and in the second half in different little games. You know what I'm saying? Where that hasn't been the case. You know what I'm saying? Where you can have a coach's decision where you can go once in the second half and once in the first. I didn't know that. So, alright, cool. But then, bro, like, that game was just dumb. That game was dumb, bro. I should never play him again. Should have never played you again. Should have been fine. Reggie, you just hopped on there. I just saw where you have a coach's decision where you can go once in the first and once in the second half. I never knew that. And I know I've definitely got bitched at by certain people where I went for it in the first half or the second half, whatever, on fourth, and they were mad because they said it wasn't. You saying that was like insensitive and shit. So now I'm just like, damn, niggas was talking to me crazy and they shouldn't even be able to. I didn't know that, but you still a hoe. I should not have played you again. I knew that shit was going. Third time's a charm. You know what I'm saying? You got your third time. I was like, all right, bro, what the fuck? My defense didn't do shit. Like, we didn't get. I don't think we got any sacks, any tackles. I'm about to check right now. We really didn't do shit, yo. And it's like, bro, what? My defense is all I depend on. Let's see. Defense for Minnesota Vikings. We have one sack. You feel me? Okay, that's what's up. Cool. We did have some tackles for a loss. I do remember one time I came up with Micah Hyde, I got you. Micah Hyde and Dom, they actually got the same one. And then Vita Vea got two apparently. I don't remember those. But you feel me? Okay. Obviously, no interceptions, no forced fumbles. Highest tackles was four. Well, solos, but four of the solo tackles, four. Assisted tackles was 6. That's it, and only one person. Man. We really just didn't do shit at all defensively. And I got too many people out here to be. You feel me? Like, oh, what? Harrison Smith didn't do shit. Has his own little ability where he hit sticks ball carriers all the time. I think he got one hit stick maybe, and it wasn't even on ball carrier. It was just to create a deflection. Oh my gosh, bro! And now I just fucked up my record. Now I really gotta like worry about the playoffs and shit. That shit was in tow and was good. Actually, never mind. Take that back. We're still a game ahead. I thought it was tied in standings. But still, it's just like, bro, what? I should not. Oh, that whole entire game was dumb. Start to finish, yo. Start to fucking finish. It was fucking retarded. I know. I hope so. Actually, I gotta see who I play next. Who I'm playing next? Bears, Dolphins, Jets. Should be good. Should be. Bears hasn't got a whole lot better. You feel me? I remember I coached him up against the Redskins, and since then he's been a different player. Fucking Dolphins is EJ, Eric James Jr. He's solid. Jets is Tay. I should be able to beat Tay. You feel me? But I don't know, man. Shit, this is retarded. I hate losing, bro. I hate losing, and how that loss was just like, what the fuck's going on? The whole time, it was like, what the hell's going on? My defense just got ran over the whole time. He's got the Bills, Lions, and Dolphins. We both played the Dolphins. He's got the. Wasn't it all good yesterday? Wasn't all good. No, the first game was the best game we had. Where it was just that 5-3 game, and I was fine with that. The next game, I started doing some crazy shit. You feel me? What was it? I got off to my very first play. I had 75-yard touchdown, and then I had a pick six, had some sacks. Like it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just like so. I just got the full end of it because that game it said my connection lagged out. I was like, God, really, what the fuck? But Bills, I'm hoping for the Bills to win this game next week. That might be a game of the week. You feel me? My little suggestion. I really need the Bills to win, and their record's not too good, but they need to win. Like they need to make a playoffs. I'm trying to see. Let's see. Bills lucky in there. Bills are basically in the playoffs. You feel me? But yeah, man. Bills, I need you to go and get this dub next week, so I can just you feel me? Fine. Damn. And that did mess up my little top 10 ranking, which I was like, all right, bro. Like, I thought I was doing so good. Doing so good. Just getting my wins, getting them in, getting out. And I'm really thinking now, like, bro, if we would have kept playing that last game, where I was up 13-0, it was going to get ugly. It was going to be ugly, ugly, ugly. Yeah, FCT, bro. Like, it was going to get ugly. And it's like, damn, we just had the whole entire inverse of that last game where it got ugly for me. We got some quick scores early, and it was like, bro, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I can't do shit. Just ugly, bro. We had 28 in the first half. 28 in the first half. Momentum will do it. Yeah, man. This is really just because we're all wild card teams now, but everybody's getting better and everybody's figuring out different little people's tendencies and shit. That's why I try to I've been trying to switch it up and try to do some different little shit. Like I've been using, well, I didn't use it that much this game. I need to start using pistol more. I haven't been using that pistol formation that much. Should have dented that whole lot more. Golly, bro. And my defense was really just, we was out of position the whole time. Whole secondary. Not as soon as I cracked it, nigga. I was in the top 10. Y'all niggas wildin'. Y'all niggas is wildin'. It's cool. I'll be having my moments where I'd be slacking, taking off. That's also what I said, bro. I'm about to use all my points. I'm about to, like, this right here is a post game, doing all my post games from now on. No, I don't know. Are you? Because on the Ravens is a wild card team. You're not a wild card, but Ravens are a wild card team. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's division is way tougher now. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro. Yeah. But I really just hate losing. I ain't lose like, I mean, no, I don't like losing any games, but Reggie, I was like, damn, I really wanted to beat Reggie. You feel me? Having a little season sweep. What's the division opponent? Just big games. I'm like, all right, cool. We take them a little more serious. Damn, that was an ugly loss. It's an ugly loss because like, damn, yo, I know I can beat that man. I know I can beat the brakes off him, even here and there. And I guess I know now. I know he can beat the brakes off me. Because goddamn. And that's the thing, all my losses this year were off like some goofy shit. Or they were close games, or just something just kind of happened. It was just either balling the wrong way. That game, I did give up in the first half, but he did beat me by 28 points, and that's what it was the first half. I'm like, all right, cool. 28 points was the difference. That fourth down that you went for is still bullshit in my eyes, but we gave a little coaching decision thing. I didn't see that until today. Yeah. What else? It is like 2 losses in one, man. That's how I feel. I feel like I lost twice in one game. I'm like, damn, I don't even want to play next week. But also at the same time, I want to hurry up and play because I need shit to like even get back up. Bro, I really, it's ignorant, man. It's fucking ignorant. Fucking ignorant. My defense is doing so good all season. We let up 38 points. 38 points. We ain't gave up 38 all season. Oh my gosh. 38 fucking points to Reggie. Is Reggie in the top 10? Was Reggie in the top 10? Reggie probably just cracked the top 10. Now he's moving up. Reggie is Minnesota. He just beat Penn State. You about to lose next week to whoever, to the Bills. You feel me? Go right back down. Penn State, you feel me? They're going to keep on grinding. We're going to keep on grinding. We're going to come out. So we win our win our division. They're going to win their conference. I'll play the Bears next week. Bears, yo. I'm trying to beat you by 40. And I get a coach's decision. You feel me? First half, second half. I'm definitely gonna go for it on 4 on your ass. Not 32. I'm weak. This is some bullshit. I think this really is my karma. Because alright, today one of my days off. Yesterday I was busy running around, didn't do nothing. Today was the day off. I was like, I haven't had anything to drink since Saturday, Sunday. I was like, I'll just ease off on it. But today's my day off. I get to lounge around the house. Even though I gotta clean up a little bit, but that's it. Let me go ahead and have a popped open a beer. This nigga took off on me. Stop drinking again, bro. I only gonna drink during the off season. During the off season, even when my season's over, that's when I'm gonna start drinking. Because, nigga, that's my fucking bad luck. I really hadn't had nothing since Sunday, and now, boom, have one thing. Golly. Beer don't even taste the same either. I should know something was up. Oh, I'm really pissed right now. It's cool. Good game though, Reg. Kind of ruined my day. I just got a haircut. You feel me? Was feeling good. Came out of there. You feel me? Feeling nice. You feel me? Like, all right, cool. You feel me? Like, all right, we have a little drink, play this game. You feel me? Gonna be a close one. Be good. CT stay off the Henny. The event should be tonight though. Kind of Jesus. Wow, man. I'm torn on the album, bro, because I heard like the little the Yandi album that was supposed to come out. Like it was like leaked, like little works of whatever. They gotta play tomorrow. Then we have. When do we advance? Then we advance like not last night, but the night before. We advanced not last night, but the night before because in the morning Reggie was like, "Yo, we can go ahead and play if you up." And then I hit him back later and was like, "All right, I can go and play." Nigga, we supposed to be advancing tonight. I mean, I am too, CT, but Henny ain't all that. You feel me? Henny ain't all that. That's all. I just feel like, I ain't all that. But or maybe I'm just burnt out. I don't know. I'm just not. I'm not all on that. What was it? Oh, Jesus King album. I'm not really good, bro. I'm not really feeling it. The little stuff that I found that I had. We did not advance last night, nigga. That's a strong lie. Cause I was playing yesterday morning. This same game. I done played this game now 3 times. Should just stay with the first 2 results. He said, "Do say it is, then." No. We advanced 2 night ago. 2 night ago, because me and Reggie played yesterday morning. So they need to get their game in. Stat. You feel me? I mean, work out something. You feel me? Fair sim, whatever. Cause yeah, bro, it's been a while. It's been a long while. What was I saying? Oh, Music King album ain't really all that. I'm hoping he's doing some different shit. I'm really just ready for him and Kim K get their divorce. If they get their divorce, shit, I'm good. I think Aries will come back. It'll come back to what it was. You feel me? He needs to end that. But well, if we advanced yesterday morning, bro, like CT and Tevin, when y'all playing? Are y'all playing soon in the morning? Because we're like, if like y'all gotta play, you feel me? Y'all about to be over 48 hours, and then also what happened with the little 90% rule thing? The you feel me? All the games basically played. Let's see, you feel me? Then we able to advance. And y'all game about to get fair soon. About to check. Let's see. What's this? We So we got 6 games left. 6 games. Let's see. Steelers, Browns, Lions, Bears, Jets, Dolphins, Ravens, Falcons, Broncos, Colts, and Oilers, Giants. 6 games. He's not good where he is right now. No. And he can still be a gospel artist, but without Kardashians there, bro, it's not good for his mental. He need to go ahead and they need to go ahead and get a divorce. People getting married the first time usually get divorced anyways. I won't. Yeah, you killed the Panthers. I know you're talking about. Yeah, you did. Um, but bro, we're not about to wait for them. We should not be waiting for them, yo. Ravens, the next couple games, he's gonna be solid. He's gonna make the playoffs. It's really just on like seeding. Nah, bro, send that. Send that. Send that game. Yeah, you feel like a whole lot of people killing the divorce. No, I need them to. Oh, not the first. I'm sorry. I see what I did there, and I'm sorry. I apologize. I see what I did. I'm sorry. That's not even what I meant. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, PJ. Y'all gonna be good. Y'all gonna be strong. But damn. Ravens might take some L's. I don't know. Nah, he's got Teray, which has to be game of the week next week probably too. And then he got the Steelers week 17. But Tevin's gonna be fine. Damn, man. I'm really just mad. I'm just rambling. Ain't talking about shit. Darius, bro, trade me late. That's my missing piece in my defense right now, man. My missing piece. I need that speed, you feel me, and that coverage ability. You feel me? Evans. Ooh, and Reddick are good, but I'm better linebacker. I need somebody better right there. I need somebody solid right there in the middle. And I can move one of them over, move him over, but I need like, I'll give you picks. You feel me? Can work out something. I need him on my defense. Oh, Devin White. Yeah, give me Devin White. Hell yeah. But I know you're not gonna give it to me for us. I ain't gonna get too high. Devin White's perfect. Oh, bro, this too about Darius, bro. Darius, bro, I've been trying to trade him. I've been trying to trade for Leighton, bro, since the beginning of this whole entire league, yo. Been trying to trade for Leighton whole time. Legit. You say that, he says that, yo, legit. I'll be like, all right, we'll go back and forth and negotiating for like a couple days or so. And then I'll be like, all right, I'll give in and I'll agree to whatever he initially said or what like he like stopped on. And then it'll be like, nah, man, I don't know, I'm good. And it's like, nigga, are you serious? And then I'll sweeten the deal. I'll add something else in there to what he already asked for, and it still won't be enough. Darius is the worst, bro. Don't ever trade with Darius. It's not going to end well for you. The only way it's going to go through is if he's really just killing your team and depleting your whole team. But even with all that said, bro, trade me late. And that's how I'm going to end this. Yo. All right. Yo.